Hey y'all, can we give this Woobie new life that's been eaten by the washing machine? Stick around, let's find out. So, her favorite color is pink. I don't have pink. And then we got purple. So you can see, this is what the washing machine was, just hateful. Just hateful. So I'm pretty confident I can chase all of these ends and tie them together. And I'm grateful that she's like, I don't care, just fix it. And then I thought, well, I'll just crochet a heart and put a heart on either side. And I can do that, but I still have to chase all these ends and tie them off. So that is our first goal. So it's going to be some undoing and some knotting and see what we can do. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm pretty confident that I have everything tied off, and also double check that nothing's going to pull out. If it pulls, it'll pull itself into a slip knot as opposed to unraveling. Pretty confident. So now I have an area that big that I need to cover with a heart. Let's crochet a heart. So I have one heart and I need one for the other side as well. And you can see that's just the perfect size. This is a classic granny square heart. Real quick to make, and I'm going to show you how I made this one. I'm using just a worsted weight yarn, and I'm using a J-hook. So this really is quick. Okay, let me lean in. Start like you would any granny square. You'll make a slip knot, wrap the yarn around your finger, and then pull the top side of the tail up and through and pull it closed, and pull it tight on your hook and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then take your hook and slip it into your first chain. Grab your yarn, pull it through, and then also pull it through the loop that's on your hook. We're making our circle that we're going to work out of. And then from here, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This is going to act as your first stitch. Now find the center. It's going to be a little tight, but you can do it. There we go. And here in this center, we're going to do 2 more double crochet. So put the yarn over your hook. Put the hook through the center of the chain loop that you made. Grab your yarn, pull it through. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn, pull it through 2. Grab your yarn, pull it through 2. And let's do 1 more double crochet. Yarn over hook. Go in the center, grab your yarn, pull it through, pull your yarn through 2 hook loops, pull your yarn through 2 loops. So here's one side of your granny square, and now chain 2. 1 and 2. And then we're going to do this again. But this time, we're going to do 3 double crochets, because remember, this first chain acts as a double crochet. So we want 3 double crochets on each side. So yarn over hook, go back into the center of the ring that you made, grab your yarn, pull it through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn, pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2. Let's do it again. Yarn over through the center, grab your yarn, 3 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn, pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2. One more time. Yarn over hook, into the center, grab your yarn, 3 loops on your hook, grab your yarn, pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2, and chain 2. So now we have 2 sides of our granny square. And so do this 2 more times. Yarn over your hook, 3 double crochet into the center. So there's 1. My tail! Oh! 1 and 2 and 3 and chain 2 and then 3 more double crochet in the center. So there's 1 and 2 and 3 and then chain 2, 1 and 2. Now we're going to, you're gonna have to pull your yarn over. It's gonna bunch in there, right? So pull your yarn over, and from this chain 2, slip stitch into the top of your chain 3. So this is this double crochet's top, there's this double crochet's top here, so you want to go in that one right there. And go ahead and slip stitch, which is just put your hook through the top of the stitch, pull the yarn, grab your yarn, pull it through, and then pull it through. So we have 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's make our next round. So you are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then here we're going to work a little bit backwards. So we're going to do 2 more double crochets in this chain space that we have here. So yarn over and go back into that chain space. Grab your yarn. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn, pull through 2. Grab your yarn, pull through 2. Do it one more time. Yarn over that space behind you. Grab your yarn. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn, pull through 2. Grab your yarn, pull through 2. So we kind of did a backwards corner, okay? And then we're going to immediately go over to this next chain space. We're not going to chain 2 because we're making the side as opposed to the corner. So immediately over here, 3 more double crochet, yarn over hook, go into that next chain space, grab your yarn, pull through, grab your yarn, pull through 2, yarn, pull through 2, 2 more double crochet in that chain space. Oh, come on, Tish. Perfect. And now that you have 3 double crochet, chain 2, we're making our corner now, and put 3 more double crochet right here. So there's 1 and 2 and 3. There's our corner. There you go. So now we're going to jump right over here to this. We're going to make this corner again. So 3 double crochet right here, no chaining, go straight into this corner with 3 double crochet. So there's 1 and 2 and 3, and then chain 2, yarn over, 3 more double crochet in that same space because we're making a corner. There we go. So we've got 3, chain 2, 3. We're going to do the same thing over here. In this one, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in this space here. So yarn over, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 1, 2, and 3. So there's this corner, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, 3 double crochet. And now we're going to go to our last corner. That's where we started. We have half of this corner done. So we're going to do we're going to do 3 double crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and then we're going to slip stitch in the top of this chain 3, just like we did in the last round. So here's the chain for this double crochet, here's the chain for this double crochet. So the top of this is right there. And go ahead and put your hook through there, grab your yarn, pull it through that stitch, and then pull it back through. So we're right here on this corner. And so here we've got, here's a corner where we started, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet, and then we go around 3, 2, and 3. So there's our granny square. Is it too busy? Can you see that? So there we go. So now we're going to start the bumps on our heart. We're going to do 13 treble crochet in this side chain space. So here's our corner, here's our side chain space. So yarn over twice, once, twice. This is a treble crochet. Go into this chain space, grab your yarn, pull it up through 2 loops, pull it again through 2 loops, pull it again through 2 loops, and that is a treble crochet. And this counts as 1. Let's do it again. Yarn over twice, go into that chain space, grab your yarn, pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2. There's 2 double crochets. We need 13. One more time. Over your hook twice with your yarn, go into the chain space, grab your yarn. Now grab your yarn and pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this 10 more times. I'll meet you right back here. Getting pretty tight, so I'm going to pull all my loops up. Here we go. This makes number 13. 13 treble crochets in this one chain space. So now here in your next chain space, slip stitch into that. So we're going to anchor this down. So go ahead and put your hook in the chain space, grab your yarn, pull it through, grab your yarn, pull it through. Okay? And we're going to jump from this chain space over to this chain space here. And we're going to do 13 treble crochets here, just like we did here. So go ahead and yarn over twice, go into that chain space, grab your yarn, and then grab your yarn and pull through 2, grab your yarn, pull through 2, grab your yarn and pull through 2. 13 more times. Are you ready? You want to keep this really nice and tight when you do your first treble crochet, or you're going to get a big gap stitch. And so do your 2 around your hook, and then keep this nice and tight and just bring your work over to your hook like that. And then grab your yarn and then pull through, grab your yarn and pull through 2. And then grab your yarn and pull through 2, and grab your yarn and pull through 2, and do that first treble crochet, and that way you won't have a big gap stitch here. So there's 1. Let's do it 12 more times. Okay, there is our 13 treble crochet in the next space. So we're going to slip stitch over here, slip stitch into that chain space, grab your yarn and then pull it through, and look, we've got another granny square. And then now go ahead and grab now we're going to chain 2, and then grab your scissors. Grab your scissors, cut yourself a tail, and go ahead and pull that through. And then we got this 2 chain here that's like a slip knot. So then I'm just going to hold the chain and pull. And then what I'm going to do is pull that and knot it down into my work like that. So there we have 2 really cute granny squares. And now we're going to sew it into this. So I'm going to do 1 on this side. Kind of push it together a little bit. So I'm going to have 1 here, and I'm going to sew it onto the other side. Real quick now, take your yarn needle and just work your ends in real quick. They don't have to be perfect because nobody's going to see the back of it anyway, right? Okay. Just a couple times back and forth. Okay, we've got our tails sewn in, and now we need to push that together. Oh, then that fits just about like that, because I can pull it in. Not a problem. And this heart measures 4.5 by 3.5. So here I've got this covering on this side, and I'm going to put this one underneath it on the other side, match them up. Okay, and I have yarn on my needle, and I'm going to leave the tail out on this side so I can see it. There we go. Oh, I'm trying to fit it over that hole so it goes out here a little bit, and I can pull that in, that's not a problem. Just like this. I can pull all that in, make sure that it's tucked under there. Okay, And here, I'm just going to pick up some of this work here, and I'm going to go under one of my stitches here. This is just to get it started. And there, leave me a tail. And then I'm going to go back under this stitch and through and catch this as well. Okay. Into the next stitch. And you get the gist of it, right? So I'm going back here, making sure that this is covering the hole, and then into that next stitch. There we go. So we have sewed this heart all the way around this hole, and we have caught all of, yep, we've caught all of the hole. And now we just have to tie this off. So I'm going to bring my yarn up into this same stitch here, so it's close, right? Cut that off. I'm going to tie my knot. Sorry, it was out of frame. And then I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to weave these ends back through, just a couple. Here we are. Clip that off there. There you go. We've done surgery on this Woobie. It's going to live. Hey, if you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. I'll make sure that I put this in a playlist so it's easier for you to find. My channel is loaded with lots of content, everything from tie-dyeing to crocheting now, jewelry making, cooking, spirituality. It's just a smattering of my life that I'm sharing with you. And I hope you like to hang out with me and watch and see what I've been up to. And there we go. Given new life to this Woobie, and now I'm part of this legacy. It was made by one grandma, and it's now fixed by me. And so I can be part of this Woobie's life as it goes through more cuddling and more snuggling through the years. I love it. And remember, be peaceful. Be kind is important. I'll talk to you soon.